Well, I probably don't need to persuade you, but I love food. And at Easter time, there are three great items on the menu. There's roast lamb, chocolate in the form of Easter eggs, and probably my favourite, hot cross buns. Now, there's many stories that highlight the origin of the hot cross bun. I could tell you them, but I found this little video clip that was done by ABC on Australia that gives a nice little summary.
The top of a bun or cake has been around for thousands of years. Here's a bun from 79 AD, found in the ashes outside Pompeii. Early markings on the tops of cakes were simply with a knife. It was probably so the cake could be easily split, but early hot cross buns also used this knife method. The first reports of our modern spiced hot cross buns are from the 14th century. That's when a monk made something called a St. Albans bun, distributing them to the poor on Good Friday. The Saxons can lay claim to the bun's closest ancestor, one marked with a cross, a tribute to Easter, their goddess of spring, each of the four quadrants representing a season. In medieval times, crossed buns would be hung from the rafters for a whole year. The belief was they'd ward off evil spirits, driven in part by the fact that spices made the buns last longer than regular bread. During the 1600s, the Puritans condemned the practice, and Queen Elizabeth put a ban on the sweet treat on any day other than Good Friday, Christmas, or for funerals. Christianity claimed the icon, and over time the cross came to represent the crucifixion. By the 18th century, Good Friday had become synonymous with the hot cross bun, when street sellers would be heard 1 a penny for a large bun or 2 a penny for a small bun.
So that is a great little summary. English folklore includes many superstitions surrounding the hot cross buns. One of them says that buns baked and served on Good Friday won't spoil or grow mouldy during the whole subsequent year. I actually thought that only applied to McDonald's hamburgers that you could leave for a year and they looked exactly the same. Another encourages keeping buns for medicinal purposes, and as we saw in that video clip, they were even hung up in kitchens to prevent fires. And if taken on a sea voyage, hot cross buns are said to protect against shipwreck. But what I especially like about the hot cross bun, apart from the taste of course, is that the different components each tell part of the Easter story. For example, the bread reminds us of Jesus' last meal with his disciples and how they broke bread together. The raisins are dried grapes and can be a reminder of the cup of wine Jesus and his disciples also shared at the Last Supper. The cross on the top is a reminder of Jesus' death on a cross. You've also got the spices used in the dough, and they recall the spices the women brought to the tomb on Easter Sunday, in which they planned to anoint Jesus' body. And the buns are round, and they remind us of the stone that was rolled away from the tomb on Easter Sunday. And if you've ever made hot cross buns, which I have, you'll know that the yeast makes the dough rise, just as Jesus rose from the dead. So many elements of the story in Easter in this one food item, but here's one that I would add. The hot cross buns are yummy, and they remind me of Psalm 34 verse 8, which says, "Open your mouth and taste, open your eyes and see how good God is. Blessed are you who run to him." Happy Easter, everyone. Enjoy the family time together. Oh, and hey, don't forget to give the shop and cafe owners and workers a break also. Let's keep the Easter culture. Let's give all families a break. Celebrate Easter with a heart of gratitude and a hot cross bun.